Hey everybody, it's Alex Roman here, and today, as you will see, another sunset. Well, I haven't done these in a long time because it's been cold out lately, and it's been really cold. Anyway, we're gonna talk about why is the weather so weird lately? That's one thing. The weather is so weird, and it's not actually right for this weather. It's actually been a few days since spring came along, and you know what? I think it's stupid personally. I think it's stupid. So one thing I know, why would they it would be like this type of a weather, because it wouldn't be like that way. It wouldn't be. I mean, because how would you feel if you can't even every day it's like I don't know. Let me read the degrees on the temperature on here. On 42 degrees. Can you believe that? 42 degrees. That ain't good. I mean, think about it. It's so cold. It's like, it doesn't even feel like 42 degrees. It actually feels like, I don't know, 36 degrees? Yeah. It's like so cold out, and that's the thing. I want it to warm up again. In my room, it's like so cold sometimes, Like, I had to turn the heat on, It was like, oh my god, it was like so cold. Like, me and my dog, me and my dog, me and her would be freezing to death. Because it's like so cold in my room. Because not only because my window is closed, because I heard that in my area is the coldest area of the state. That's what I heard, is like the coldest area. I don't know why, but it just is. It's like been really cold, and it's ridiculous. I mean, think about it. It's like dealing with the cold weather isn't a good idea. I mean, let me ask you something. If you're dealing with the cold weather and you're doing nothing, but you're freezing your ass off, and you got gloves on, you got super heavy jackets, and it's still cold out for you. I was like, geez, that's so cold. Well, one thing. Here's another thing. You want to know how many jackets I'm wearing? I'm wearing one vest and 2 jackets. Tell me, that should be enough to warm me up. Top of that, I'm wearing gloves. I have my hoodie on right now. It's to keep my ears warm. It's really cold out, and it's ridiculous. Hopefully this year, summer doesn't become the cold. If summer doesn't get cold, or in English, gets cold in summer, because if it gets cold in summer, I'm gonna be like really. So that's what they call it when it's the season doesn't work right. See, because this is not supposed to be normal right now. This is supposed to be 56 degrees or 66 degrees right now. That's what I'm saying. That's the normal temperature of this weather. I won't be wearing gloves right now. See, I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing about 3 jackets. I'm like, dude, it should warm up eventually, because with this being so cold, without being said, it's why is it being so cold out for? It's seriously, what the hell? It's so freaking cold. Dude, you just want to warm up. You see, I don't blame people that want to go down Miami for it. I don't blame people for going down all the way to Florida to Miami, because it's not only because it's just beautiful, it's warm out there. And I bet people like the warm, not the cold. See, I'm kind of used to my seasons. See, the reason why me and my family were gonna plan to move. And unfortunately, that was a couple years ago. That was before I came to my other school. Before my family was gonna plan on moving, but comparing that we were so used to our seasons, we decided to stay here. On top of that, we have to deal with the prices on here. Like, they raised the prices in New York, you know, I don't know why, but it's just so, like, so, you have to be, like, rich to live out here. That's what it feels like. You have to be rich. Not literally, like, rich, but, like, you have to be, like, it's, like, you have to be so, like, so rich because it's, like, because that's how cold it is. It's, like, really, like, I'm freezing my ass off, and it's gonna be so cold out. I'm like, really? And, like, you can't even do anything. Like, my ATV was supposed to be fixed, like, weeks ago, and it never did. And my gas was, like, leaking. Well, not, like drying out. And if I don't do anything about it, my gas is gonna dry out, and it's all like a waste of gas I just put on the thing. I want to get my tire back on, get my chain fixed, get the tire back on, put the tire back in its place, you know, put it back on in the place, like in its place where it usually goes. You know, and yeah, that's the thing. It's like so cold out, and you know, I don't like this. I don't like this weather. I don't like it at all. I want to be warm, not cold. Because you know what? You know what happens? Because because in this type of season, people use the wood burning stove. I can smell burning wood all the time. I always like that smell, the burning wood. Just that's how you live out. That's how people live out in the woods. That's how it works with me. You see, like I said, it's how it goes. Because when you smell it, like it smells so good with that wood burning stove, because it just, because top of that, it's also beautiful to watch the wood burning stove burn too when the wood's burning, because it actually looks really nice. It actually looks like sunset. But I'm not gonna do that because like, why you wanna like watch my wood burning stove burn? You can see. Sometimes I just sit there, just to heat up more and all that stuff. One time it was like so cold out, and I did a video. It was so cold out. I was like, oh my god, I was like shivering. Then when I went inside, I just sat there. In less than about less than 5 minutes or say, my hands were like very warmed. That's how hot it can get into my house. Like really hot. You don't even want. It's like you don't even. It's like my dad made up a joke, but he said if you don't need oil now because it's so warm in here. We have a temperature, and one time it hit maximum, and I think one time it hit 80 degrees in my house. 80 degrees. I'm telling you, that's really hot. It felt like summer in a way. Like, it's like, wow, it's so warm, you don't have to deal with the cold weather at all. Well, like I said. And hopefully, this cold weather will, soon pass on, and it'll be, on its way to warm. So, like I said, I got something to talk to you guys about. Now, in my state now, the cops actually got aggressive now when it comes to ATVs now, or go-karts, or dirt bikes, or whatever the hell, either one. Well, this is a warning to everyone. Do not ride your ATV on the road. I repeat, do not ride your ATV on the road. Because unfortunately, these cops got aggressive now. Now they're tracking down people with their ATVs. In other words, if they catch you on the road, they'll take it away, and you got to pay $700 to get it back. $700. You got to pay like $700 just to get the thing back. I'm like, really? You're asking so much just for an ATV. Literally, an ATV or a dirt bike. You're asking so much. You see, I'm actually glad my chain did break off because if I was on the road right now, I would have had it taken away. I would have had it taken away. And trust me, it would not have been so good. It would so ruin my day for good. Because I had my ATV for literally almost 4 years, almost going down to 5 years now. I had my ATV ever since. I was like, I think it was I was 13 years old when I had it, so it's like 13, 14, 15. Oh, actually, right. I'm marking myself wrong. Not 5. Well, 4 years. The first one I say 4 years. Almost 4 years. That's actually right because I'm going to be 16 soon. So eventually it's gonna be going on for it's gonna be going on to 4 years. So, like I said. So anyway, guys, once again, be careful. Don't ride your ATV on the road because if you do, you're basically putting yourself and your vehicle at risk of getting taken away. Like, you won't get taken away, but they'll take away your ATV. Yeah, so watch it. So, and I'll tell you how many ATVs they took away. They took 660 ATVs. That's my guess. 660 ATVs they took away so far. That's a lot. That's like half of the state here. Like I said, once I take this thing off-roading, when I take this thing on the trail, they ain't gonna say nothing because I'm not on the road, so I'll be fine. I'll be like, yep. They ain't gonna say nothing because I'm not on the road. I'm off the road. You know, like I said, because I read the book of it. It says it's illegal to have it on the road. You know, in certain states, you know, well, actually, in some countries, you can actually drive it on the road as long as you have a license plate and certain turn signals. That's it. That's all you had to have. But like I said, so if you, like I said, because this state doesn't have too much trails. I mean, I experienced a trail, but I'll tell you what happened. Like when I was doing this trail one time, I actually didn't know. Like I was going really slow with my ATV. Next thing you know, I'm trying to move. Like I couldn't move because my chain came off, and I actually had to push it from the trail all the way to home. It was so tight. It was so frustrating and exhausting. You know, the ATV was heavy. The ATV wouldn't be heavy, but because with the engine and all that stuff, it made it heavy. So. Yeah, like I said, guys. Once again, be careful. Don't drive your ATV on the road because it's because you're making a big mistake and there's a higher chance you could get your ATV taken away if someone be a snitch and actually like, you know what I mean by a snitch. If someone beats a snitch and gets and calls the cops on you. You better have that. You better have it in your backyard. But like I said, you can't. Here's the way you can keep it from getting taken away. Either one, write it in on your own property because they ain't gonna say nothing. Or two, go like find a trail or join a club that actually has ATVs, which eventually I'll be joining soon once I get my ATV fixed and get a trailer. Join a club where they have an ATV club that they ride only off-roading. Do that because it will be fun. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today because the sunset is gone. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Anyway, like daily sunset videos. Anyway, guys, take care and I'll see you guys in the next video.